So let's start here. 53 military veterans accused of taking 2 ministers and a deputy minister hostage made their first court appearance today. They appeared in the magistrates' court inside the Kgosi Mampuru prison. Last Thursday, Defence Minister Thandi Modise, her deputy Thabang Makwetla and Minister in the Presidency Mondli Gongubele were allegedly blocked from leaving the St George's Hotel in Centurion. Following a meeting with the veterans, the incident has since sparked concerns over state security. Reporter Barry Bateman following proceedings and joins us now. Hello, Barry. So the state is asking for the matter to be postponed by a week. Why?
Good afternoon, Sally. Well, the reason that they're putting forward, and you've probably seen it many times when people appear for the first time, is that they need to confirm certain details. And in this case, it's 53 people whose details that they need to confirm. The state's saying that, for example, such as their home addresses, and they need to profile each of the accused to check whether they've got any pending criminal cases or any criminal records. The state's saying that they simply haven't had enough time to be able to do all of these background checks. The accused were arrested on Thursday night. On Friday, the investigators spent a lot of time gathering statements from the complainants and other witnesses. They just haven't had an opportunity to get round to gathering this kind of information. And the profiling team only works from a Monday to a Friday, so they were given the job this morning to go and do it. The magistrate wasn't entirely happy with this state of play coming from the state and questioning them quite vigorously why this matter hasn't proceeded with these various aspects of the investigation.
And the defence, of course, not happy with the plan to put all of this off by a week. Interestingly, representing the 53, Advocate Dali Mpofu.
Absolutely. You can't think of anything without bringing in the local government elections coming up and the possibility that there might be some politics involving it. Well, there's no doubt, if you just look at what happened outside the court today, speaking to some of those military veterans, talking about how, the ANC is split into various factions. I think the same filters down to the military veterans side of it. But on that defence, Dali Mpofu pushing quite hard, saying the state has not produced any case here, even though we heard today that the state is going to pursue charges in relation to the Protection of Constitutional Democracy Against Terrorist Activities and Related Activities Act. Dali Mpofu is saying there's nothing on the papers that were presented to him just yet to be able to support that, and therefore the accused should simply be released.
So, who got their way today in court?
Dali Mpofu got his way because that application for a 7-day remand was dismissed. We will be back tomorrow and we will proceed with the bail application. I think the state, the Hawks and the eNCA have got their hands full tonight trying to put together all their documentation we understand, to probably oppose this application.
And as always, it's fascinating to see what happens outside court and the show of support. What are military veterans organisations saying about their arrested members?
Well, Sally, they're pleading their innocence. They're saying that there was a total misunderstanding, and you just got to look at what the complainants in the matter, the ministers and the deputy, have said over the weekend. There were public comments about it. They've really downplayed the seriousness of what took place. But the military veterans really feel that they're being treated unfairly. I spoke to one of their leaders. Take a listen to what he had to say.
What have they done? These people have committed no crime. The criminal here is the president of this country. Because on the 10th of November, it's almost a year ago, we went to speak to him in the union buildings. We have a clip to that effect. I can give you the clip where he was promising us heaven and earth. And we knew even then, we even told him that we know they speak so nicely to us when we confront them, and thereafter they forget about us. And then from then on, we have been thrown from pillar to post up to today. And we told them, last year it was the 26 years of the government of the ANC. And 26 years later, there was no clarity as to what is happening to us. Despite the existence of an act of parliament to the effect that we as the Liberation War veterans need to be taken care of.
Yeah, so Barry, I guess we will get a decision tomorrow. Thank you very much for that update. And Shahan, you know what I found fascinating? It was 56 arrests, and a little earlier this afternoon I spotted it said 53, and I went to Barry and I said, Barry, why is it 53? What's happened? Someone made a mistake. He says, no, they accidentally arrested 3 members of staff.
I was on air that night, Sal, when this hostage situation happened, and you could see there was a rush there, because when they showed us those visuals, people were just on the floor door. They were probably just trying to get the ministers out and arrest whoever was in the room. So
I'm looking forward to your interview. I think, is it after 7?
yes.
With the military vets who are basically saying, we weren't taking them hostage, we were singing songs together.
Exactly. The guy said to us, we're comrades. We know each other for years. Why would they say they've been taken hostage? So we'll ask him if he still stands by that. I believe he does. It's going to be an interesting one.
Indeed.